This video is sponsored by Squarespace. My name is Will Carmack, and I've always been obsessed with the idea of creating a studio space that's not only productive, but incredibly fun. So I decided to dive down a rabbit hole in which I thought my studio would be appealing to me and other people. Me wanting to create my own in-home arcade. So it actually all started with a Gallagher arcade machine that I found on Walmart's website. I made an entire Instagram story of me building it. I'm not proud to say how much time I've spent playing Gallagher. I can tell you that my high score is 219,000. Now, the mission of this video is to decide and figure out whether or not arcade machines will make me happy, but in my mind, more importantly, will it make other people happy? And today, we will start with Rampage. Let's open this bitch up. Check this out. This is the display. Incredible. So the goal of this video is to see if me building arcade machines will help me make friends.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's why I'm here.
Do you think people you're only here because of the Gallagher machine?
No.
That's the only reason I moved in with you.
Oh, well then can I be honest?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the only reason I'm here.
What? Thank you for helping me on Rampage.
You're welcome. And just remember, the only reason I moved in with you is because you buy arcade machines.
God, look how pretty this looks. Oh, it's so beautiful. That's so pretty.
Oh, yeah, it's like, I think it's done.
Okay, cool.
Maybe it's not.
I think that's it. We can plug it in and play now. This is the beginning of my in-home arcade and maybe my social life. Oh. Oh my God. And now it's time for PacMan. Manoa! No! Step one. I think a big reason on why I want these arcade machines is just this retro art. As much as this is an entertainment system, it's also very decorative, and I like the retro vibes. It's so cool! So I just told a girl on Bumble that I was making an in-home arcade, and she said, how long are you gonna have it for? And I thought that was a really dumb question. She's implying that at some point in my life, I will no longer have an arcade. That's just depressing. Yeah, my kids will play with these.
PacMan has feet in this. Have we acknowledged that? He has feet.
Huh, that is kind of strange. On the side.
This is story time with Manoa. Story time number 2. Will edit out my stories and I'm upset. You're never gonna get to hear them unless you follow me at
Oh, this is my favorite part. Now rip it off, but gently. It's fragile. You gotta be like this, okay.
Don't tell me how to rip. You said to be gentle.
That was gentle.
No.
Are you ready? Let's do it. It's looking good.
Almost as good as well.
It is time to plug in PacMan. Here we go. How cool does this look? We're going to turn it on for the first time. honestly, I feel like as a kid, you walk into an arcade and you're like, I want to live here. And now I'm at the point in my life as a YouTuber and a freelance filmmaker where I can make my own in-home arcade. And that feels incredibly empowering.
Aww.
I know, tomorrow I'll get my last one. It'll not only be kind of a childhood milestone completed, but maybe even a career milestone. I feel like you become successful when the things you dreamed about when you were a kid become something that you can actually do in real life as an adult. Thoughts on that? We have Gallagher, the blue ghost, PacMan, and the red ghost. And I'm gonna put these on the wall. I honestly didn't ever expect to own a power drill, but a power drill has easily become one of the most useful things I've ever owned.
PacMan's blind in this version.
That's why we control him.
Oh man.
We will be doing arcade ASMR.
I think it's pronounced ASMR.
So you may have noticed that these aren't very tall. Even though I'm quite a small person, even if I stand straight up, my hands don't even reach the buttons. And so I've purchased these arcade risers that are specifically designed to make these items the proper height. So let's do what I wish I could do to myself and make these things a foot taller. And here, oh God, we have the risers. Oh God. My in-home arcade just went up 2 points of charisma. Heck yeah. I'm so stoked. This is my jam. Ah! All right. This is the pilot test to see if people will want to come over because I have arcade machines. Ben, Chris Hall, Jeremy, Brett. You should come over and play with arcade machines with me.
Why did you buy arcade machines? Alright, well, I'm trimming my nose hair right now, so I obviously have more important things to do.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Alright, I have a date, but I'm gonna try and cancel it, and I'll see if I can make it. Alright, I'm excited.
See you, bud.
Peace.
What's up, Sir Will Carmack?
I'm just chilling.
I was actually just playing Gallagher last night.
Are you excited to try my arcade?
Let's go. Let's try.
Come here.
Oh my god, this is crazy! Holy...
That's crazy.
The Will Carmack arcade. Isn't it sick?
That is cool.
Oh, you suck.
I'm fuck up. I shot him! Woo!
Yeah. Yeah.
What, the high score is 156,000?
It's actually 212,000. That's just my high score today.
That's ridiculous.
Let's go, baby!
All right, Jeremy Cohen.
Alright, Will Carmack.
Give my in-home arcade a Yelp review.
A Yelp review, you say?
I say. What does that mean? So, Chris Hall, my giant friend. Give my arcade a Yelp review.
8.5.
Out of what?
10.
Woohoo!
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Because who just has an arcade in their home? Like, in their New York City apartment?
Me?
Exactly, so 10 out of 10.
Wow, thank you so much.
It has a great selection of games.
Thank you.
I would say 4 stars. I like the decor.
Turn my lights green.
Okay, green it is.
Isn't that insane?
That's sick.
But Jeremy, I think the ultimate question is, does me owning an arcade make me more or less of a fun person?
I think what makes you a fun person is your personality, not the materialistic items you have and own. It makes your apartment more fun, but does it make you more fun? No, you're fun enough.
Gabe, does me owning arcades make me a more fun person?
No. Because you're already a fun, energetic person.
And it's not about material things.
Right here. That's what matters. Have you been working out?
A little bit. So, moral of the story, arcades are fun, and I have a highly reviewed one on Yelp. Second, materialism comes second to personality. And of course, I'll link all of these arcade machines in the description below if you want to check them out yourself. And as always, this video was sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform, and that means you can have online stores to marketing tools and analytics, because Squarespace has it all. Let's say you're a filmmaker or photographer and you want to show your work off to the world. Well, Squarespace has a very beautifully designed portfolio feature where you can showcase your work to anyone who finds your website. Now this part's for you filmmakers. You can actually set a video as the background to your page, so the first thing people see when they come to your website is your work. Oh, and should I mention they have 24-hour award-winning customer service? Anyways, guys, Squarespace empowers people with creative ideas to succeed. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to purchase all of this stuff if it weren't for Squarespace believing in me. Thank you, Squarespace. If you go to www.squarespace.com/willcarmack, you'll get 10% off your first website or domain. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was entertaining, philosophical, and just lovely. And as always, where there's a will, there's a way. My name is Will, and have a nice day.